Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Virginia College Fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association for Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you so much for joining us today. While our attendees start entering the room, I'm going to go through a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. As attendees, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. And your camera and your microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. That being said, the only way to get your questions asked and answered is using that Q&A box. So go ahead and ask questions at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at that same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. I'd like to now turn it over to our presenters, starting first with UNC Greensboro.
Hey everyone, give me just a second to share my screen again. Cool, we'll go ahead and get started. Hey everyone, my name is Lauren Scott and I'm an admissions counselor at UNC Greensboro here in North Carolina. I am an admissions counselor, and more specifically, I'm your admissions counselor. Along with me today, I do have Katie Seagraves, who is an assistant director in our office and also helps me work with students in Virginia. So she's going to be monitoring the chat and the Q&A session. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in there for us and we'll make sure that we get those answered. Here's just a quick overview of UNCG. Some quick facts: we were founded in 1891 as an all-women's institution focusing on education. We now, of course, have expanded and we have over 20,000 students on our campus and over 125 different degree programs. You can see on the right-hand side of the slide are our top 10 majors at UNCG, with our top 3 being business administration, nursing, and psychology. Our average student to faculty ratio is about 20-1, and our average class size is about 27 students, which is probably pretty similar to what you're experiencing in high school, maybe just a little bigger, but it does help create that easy transition from high school to college. One of my favorite things here at UNCG is I think we're truly the best of both worlds. I think we're providing students with that smaller community feel within our on-campus environment and within our smaller academic settings, but we're providing students with that larger campus feel with 20,000 students, Division I athletics. You can see we have 17 Division I teams. We have over 350 different student organizations that you can be involved in, and you can easily create your own club or organization if there's not something on that large list already. We don't require our first year students to live on campus their freshman year. However, about 80% of our first year students do choose to live on campus just because there's so much to do on and off campus. We're located very close to downtown Greensboro. It's only about 1.5 miles away. And I'll talk about that in just a second, but it makes it super fun to go to on-campus activities and activities in downtown. And we send out a newsletter every week that informs students on things going on and off campus. Our admitted student profile is there. You can see our average GPA is about a 3.75. We are waiving test scores this year. All schools in the UNC system are waiving that test score requirement, so we do not require test scores this year. However, if you have been able to take the test and you want us to send us your scores, you're more than able to do so. And then our contact information is also on this slide, but we have more specific contact information for me and Katie at the end. We are located in Greensboro, North Carolina. We're very centrally located. From Virginia, we're about 5 hours away from Fairfax. We're about 2 hours away from some closer areas like Danville. But we're also close to some in-state areas here in North Carolina, like Raleigh and Charlotte. We're about 3 hours away from the mountains in Asheville. We're about 3 hours away from the beach in Wilmington. So ideally, a really great place to be here in North Carolina. In Greensboro, we're the 3rd largest city next to Raleigh and Charlotte, which, like I said, we're about 1 hour and 30 minutes away from both of those cities. So still close if you want to do something there. They say we put the green in Greensboro. So if you're interested in hiking, biking, kayaking, definitely a good place for you to be. There's tons of sports, concerts at the Coliseum with huge performers. And then, of course, downtown has local boutiques, local restaurants, and tons of fun things to do. If you're ready to join us, there's a couple of steps that you need to take. The first one being, of course, our online application. There's 3 ways that you can apply to UNCG. The first one being through our website, which is linked at the bottom. You can also apply through CFNC or through Common App. No matter how you apply, there's a $65 application fee. We'll need your official transcripts, and the essay and any other information that you want to send us is completely optional. However, I would recommend putting in the extra effort to either submit that essay or submit a personal letter of recommendation, a resume, any of that extra stuff we definitely read and is useful in our application process. What to expect for tuition and fees for my out-of-state students is a little over $22,000 per year. And again, we don't require first-year students to live on campus. However, if you're planning to live on campus and having a meal plan, you can add in those 2 costs as well. Some deadlines to keep in mind. December 1st is our priority deadline, as well as January 15th. So we have 2 priority deadlines this year. If you apply before January 15th, you'll have a decision back to you by the end of February. Our deadline is March 1st, and then we're on a rolling basis until July 15th. If you're interested in coming in the spring semester, then your deadline is December 1st. And last but not least, if you want to connect with us, again, your counselors are me, Lauren, and Katie. I have primarily the Nova area, Northern Virginia. You can see the yellow is my area, and Katie has all of the gray in Virginia. And then these URLs, you can quickly scan and save all of our contact information to your phone quickly. Katie and I both are able to text. You're able to call us. You can see our email there. You can also connect to our Instagram and use our virtual view book, which is an easy way for you to create a view book that's personalized towards you for UNCG. And you can also apply through those URLs and schedule a meeting with us separately if you have any additional questions about UNCG. I hope that was helpful for you all. I'm looking forward to hearing from other institutions, but we're so glad that you joined us today to learn more information about UNCG. Thanks so much.
Great, thank you. Let me share the schedule slide quick. And next we will move on to Trinity Washington University. Hi, just not sure if you're presenting yet. We just can't hear you. I think you're still on mute.
Sorry about that. So good afternoon. My name is Jessica Stamp, and I am the Associate Director of Enrollment Development here at Trinity Washington University. So our College of Arts and Science, it is our undergraduate all-women's liberal arts college. We are founded under the missions of the Sisters of Notre Dame. We are committed to the education of women. Our foundation is in liberal learning. So we want our students to learn a little bit about everything while they're here at Trinity. And professional preparation is very big for us. So all of our students are required to complete an internship before they graduate from our program. So some quick facts: we were founded in 1897 during a time where other Catholic universities were not admitting women. So we are the first college for women in the Washington, D.C. area. We're located about 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown D.C. It really depends on traffic. And we like to consider ourselves a smaller / moderate sized university where our student to teacher ratio is about 15 to 1. So you have close knit classes and your teachers know your name. So the Payton Academic Center was actually donated to us by one of our notable alums, Joanne Payton. She's class of 53. This is a building that's majorly for our science and nursing students, but regardless of what major you select, you will have the opportunity to take classes in this building, or you'll also get the opportunity to meet with some faculty members while you're on our campus. So this is our predominant building that you will be participating in while you're with us. So programs of study, we have about 24 majors that are very specific to what our students are interested in studying. We're best known for our nursing program. About 20% of our students come to study nursing on our campus. Based on our proximity to federal buildings in downtown DC, our next most popular major is political science and pre-law, and then business will top up for top 3. So academic resources, we know that it could be pretty difficult to do the transition between high school and college. So we're here to help you along the way, whether it's tutoring or encouraging you to study abroad. Your advisor will be with you from your freshman year all up until graduation. Residence halls. So our students are not required to live on campus as freshmen. If you are a Conway Scholar recipient, which is our scholarship for nursing students, you will be required to live on campus. If you do choose to live on campus as a regular student that is not a Conway Scholar, you will be required to have a roommate. And I know it's a large city, so if you do have a vehicle, you can park your car on campus as a freshman. So not only are we embedded into having our young ladies be strictly academics, but we are also really concerned with health and wellness. So we actually have the Trinity Center for Women's and Girls in Sports, and we are NCAA Division III. We have basketball, soccer, tennis, volleyball, and softball, and our mascot is a tiger. Clubs and organizations, all of our major clubs and orgs have a club that corresponds with it. We also have many Trinity traditions that you are free to ask any questions about or email me about as an alum that I am, and I'm more than happy to discuss them in more detail with you. If you don't see a club or organization that you like, just like many of the other schools presenting today, it's very simple to start a club on our campus. So applying to Trinity, we are a part of the common application, and we also have our in-house application as well. I do encourage our students that participate on onsite to complete the in-house application because it's just a quicker process for yourself and for us. We require students to send an official transcript, their personal statement. You'll see 5 essay prompts on the application. You only have to pick one letter of recommendation that's coming from a teacher or a counselor, and we're SAT, ACT optional, a 2.5 or higher, and there is no application fee. Scholarships, again, we have the Conway Scholarship for our nursing students, and this is the information that you can see here as far as requirements. The Leadership Scholarship is one of the scholarships that is awarded to all of our students that get accepted into the College of Arts and Science. It really just depends on when you apply and what your GPA is. So again, the earlier you apply and the higher GPA is, the better consideration you have for higher scholarships. And we have a very diverse campus, so we welcome the Dreamer Scholarship for our undocumented students. Again, my name is Jessica Stamp, and I am Associate Director for Enrollment Development here, but you will be working with Jessica Isarra, who is our recruiter for the Virginia area. So please feel free to shoot her any questions or even start the application with her. I'm sure we will both be happy to help you. That's it. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Let me share my screen again with the schedule. And next, we will move on to Fairmont State University.
Good afternoon. My name is Harry Jeffries. I'm the admissions counselor here at Fairmont State University. I'm here to be your guide through the application, admission, and enrollment process. Fairmont State University sits on a charming hilltop campus in Fairmont, West Virginia, located in the north central part of the state of West Virginia. Because we're surrounded by nature, our campus community has the unrivaled access to outdoor adventures like biking, hiking, and skiing, all within a 1 to 2 hour drive. We're also close to major cities like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Columbus, Ohio, and Washington, D.C. We are 5 hours and 30 minutes from Richmond, Virginia. Our campus community regularly travels to cities such as Pittsburgh and Columbus to experience the world-class arts, shopping, dining, and professional sports opportunities. Fairmont State University has 5 resident halls with a wide range of living options from single suites to quads. Because of our size, residents are never more than a short 5 to 10 minute walk from classes, and there's plenty of parking available also. The hub of activity on campus centers around the Falcon Center, which is home to the dining hall, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, campus bookstore, and several student services. The Falcon Center also has an indoor quarter-mile track, a lap pool, fitness classes, and basketball courts. We have 3 traditional residence-style residence halls, and we have 2 suite or apartment-style residence halls. Each is furnished with air conditioning, heat, wireless internet, high-speed Ethernet at no additional cost. And one advantage to being on campus is you do have laundry services at no additional cost. At the present time, our resident halls are filling up for the fall semester, so the sooner you apply and complete your housing application, the better chance you have of selecting the type of room that you want to live in. Fairmont State University offers over 50 undergraduate degree programs and 100 programs of study. We offer several programs you can't find anywhere else in the state, including national security and intelligence, community health, education, architecture, and the state's only FAA Part 141 flight school. You're sure to find a major you love, whether you're in the science, the arts, business, or any of the other academic programs Fairmont State offers. And if you're not sure what to major in, we offer a program known as Academic Pathways. These are groups of academic programs with overlapping research or creative interest related coursework and similar career paths that allow students to explore an area of interest while also helping them stay on track to graduate on time and save tuition dollars. And no matter your major, there's no excuse not to be successful at Fairmont State University. Our tutoring and testing center services are free for students, and there is no cap on the number of hours you may take advantage of. Participating in a club or organization is a great way to explore a field you love and build friendships that last a lifetime. Fairmont State University has over 60 clubs and organizations, so you're sure to find one you enjoy. Fairmont State also has a vibrant and active Greek life community, fraternities, and 3 sororities. We offer dozens of intramural activities, including solo and team sports, and we offer club sports where you participate against other schools in the area. We have a combined 17 sports for men and women. We play in the Division II Mountain East Conference. Because Fairmont State has one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, but because we have such stellar outcomes, we feel our value is unmatched. In addition to financial aid and academic programs that are structured to help you graduate on time, we offer several scholarships for first-time freshmen. We offer scholarships based on factors such as financial need or academic standing. You can find a complete list and information and application links at fairmontstate.edu/scholarships. And if you're a resident of Virginia, you are also entitled to our metro rate. If you live in one of the surrounding states that touches West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, Kentucky, we have what is known as our metro rate. An out-of-state student for the 2021 year cost of attendance is estimated at $29,544. For a metro rate student, it is $24,337. This is a savings of $5,000, which can translate into a savings up to $20,000 over a 4-year period. If you like what you're hearing, applying at Fairmont State is fast and easy. The full list is on our website at fairmontstate.edu. We will need your high school transcripts and your MMR records. There is my complete contact information. We would love to hear from you. We also offer live chat Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on our main website. Thank you for allowing me to discuss Fairmont State University with you today.
Great. Thank you so much. Let me pull up my schedule one more time. And next we will hear from John Tyler, Community College.
Good afternoon. I'm Jordan Meadows. I'm the outreach coordinator at John Tyler Community College. I work with all the prospective and incoming students and help them get started at Tyler. At Tyler, our vision statement is a success story for every student. And through all the supports and resources at Tyler that I'm going to talk about today, you'll see how our vision statement is something that we truly believe in. So to start off, here's Tyler at a glance. We've got 2 campus locations, one in Midlothian, Virginia, and one in Chester, both very close to Richmond. We've got over 14,000 students enrolled at Tyler, which may sound like a lot, but with all the different options and pathways we offer at Tyler, we're able to cultivate smaller class sizes with an average of 15 students per class. And as I mentioned before, with a lot of options and pathways, we have over 75 majors and programs. That includes associate degrees, transfer-specific associate degrees, and technical trade programs designed to prepare students for skilled trade jobs that are in high demand right now. So within those 75 majors, here are some of the most popular offered at Tyler. These technical programs teach skills for entry-level, high-demand jobs. Many of these programs are less than 2 years long, and you can come out with qualifications for entry-level jobs with salaries ranging from $40,000 to $55,000 a year. These programs are great for students that don't want that traditional classroom setting. They want to work with their hands, learn a skill, and then join the workforce. These transfer degrees listed are some of the most popular at Tyler. They are designed to transfer to 4-year institutions. After you complete the program at Tyler, all of your credits will transfer to that 4-year school of your choice. Additionally, at Tyler, we've got guaranteed acceptance agreements with all the 4-year state schools in Virginia, like JMU, UVA, VCU, VSU, ODU, Virginia Tech, and many more. These agreements are contracts between the community colleges and the 4-year schools that outline certain course requirements, GPA requirements, that if you satisfy those requirements, you have a guaranteed acceptance into that 4-year school. And this is actually what I did. After I completed 2 years at community college, I got a guaranteed acceptance to UVA, where I earned my bachelor's degree. And then these career majors are geared towards joining the workforce after completion. Some of them are certifications and some of them are associate degrees. Given that they're not designed to transfer to 4-year schools does not mean that it's not possible, but there's a chance that there may be some additional requirements or courses that you need to add on to it from that 4-year school in order for them to transfer over. And then if you want to find more, you can scan that QR code or visit catalog.jtcc.edu for the full list of majors and programs at Tyler. So to go back to a success story for every student, not only are the professors and faculty highly invested in helping students reach their goals, but at Tyler, we've got many supports and resources in place to ensure success. Here are a few examples. The ARC, the Academic Resource Center at Tyler, is where you have free tutoring. You have unlimited access to free tutoring as a student. The ARC has student tutors, professional tutors, and then many professors will host their office hours within the ARC. And they will help you from learning how to study, create a study plan for you for your semester. They will also help you with all your classes, help you with your papers, anything like that. Our libraries are more than just books. They host workshops and activities on a wide variety of topics. You can reserve study rooms and technology or equipment for any projects that you've got going on. They'll help you do research for papers or projects, and they also have free printing. And then career services. The main reason you're coming to college is to find a job for after. So our career services, they help you find a job for while you're at Tyler and for your time after Tyler. They host job fairs, help students find internships within their programs of study, and they'll even provide you with a free interview outfit to keep if you don't have one. So our student life is mostly hosted with our student activities department. They host events like pick up and play games on the quad for students between classes, virtual events like cooking tutorials. There was a virtual spirit week. I believe they have yoga Mondays right now. Each semester there's musicals and plays put on. And if you wanted to get involved in that theater activities, you're allowed to audition. You don't have to be a part of that club or major to be a part of that. We've also got intramural sports like volleyball, basketball, and soccer. And if there's a club that you wanted to have, but you didn't see it on our list, you're able to start one easily. So applying to Tyler is easy. We've got a free application. There's no essays, no GPA requirement, no SAT or ACT testing requirement, or no letters of recommendation. If you want to apply now, you can scan that QR code or go to jtcc.edu/apply. If you have questions, please email me at info@jtcc.edu, or you can text me at 804-464-8484. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And now, lastly, we will go to Washington and Lee University.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. Welcome. My name is Grace Lawhead, and I am the Associate Director of Admission here at WNL. And I know that this is a crazy time, and you all are making time out of your incredibly busy days to spend time with us. So I cannot thank you enough for making that time today. So thank you so much. I have the great honor and privilege of serving all of our students who are Virginians. So we'll be working together through this process. So a little bit about WNL, if you have not had the chance to visit us before, we are located in Lexington, Virginia, which, depending on where in the state you are, we're in this really incredible spot that is easily accessible off of 81, and we are located in Lexington, Virginia, which is a city. It is certainly not the budding metropolis that Northern Virginia or Richmond or Roanoke are, but it has enough for what you're going to be looking for as a college student. And so a 5-minute walk off of our campus is going to put you right in downtown Lexington. So being able to take advantage of all of our shops and coffee and food and all of those sorts of things. But we are right in the Shenandoah Valley. So a 10-minute walk in the other direction is going to put you squarely in the mountains and on our trails. So we're nestled right in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Allegheny Mountains. So we're very fortunate that our location provides us such opportunity here. I know we have a short amount of time and we could talk a long time about our different institutions, but a little bit more just to give some context. We are the 9th oldest institution in the nation. So we've been delivering education for a long time now, and we're very proud of that long history. We're also really proud of the ways that we've been able to change and evolve over the course of that history. We are really proud to serve just over 1,800 students on our campus on the undergraduate side. We do have a graduate school in law, but we are really focused on undergrads. And within that population of students, we serve 49 different states and 50 different countries. So your education at WNL is going to span so far beyond the 4 walls of your classroom. And even though we're a smaller institution, I like to say that we're small but mighty. So we offer 73 different majors and minors, spanning everything from English to engineering and everything in between. And a couple of notable aspects of that is that we have a fully accredited School of Business, incredibly robust STEM programs, the oldest program in journalism, and that program is also accredited, and also a thriving visual and performing arts center as well. 100% of our classes are taught by faculty. And I think that's important because you're paying a lot for school and you want to have access to those faculty members. And our class sizes are small. You'll note that we have an 8-to-1 student faculty ratio, which translates into an average class size of 15. And our students are incredibly busy and active on our campus. We have over 170 different clubs and organizations. And if you have your admission bingo card out, you can design your own club or activity if you want to. And if we don't have that currently here, we also are a part of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference and serve 24 different varsity sports and have all sorts of intramurals and those sorts of things as well. So lots of different ways to be active in your academics and in your learning, and also ways to foster community and foster those additional relationships as well. And as seniors who might be tuning into this, we have several different dates and deadlines. All of these are listed on our website, so I'm not going to go through and belabor each one, but I think it's important to know that we have early decision and regular decision and scholarship consideration. And you can apply to WNL via the Common App, and we are proud to be a QuestBridge partner as well. So if you are a part of the QuestBridge program, that application can be used to apply to WNL as well. And the big difference is early decision is binding. So if you are applying via early decision, you are saying that you will withdraw all other applications should you be admitted. And regular decision is just simply saying that you want to have more time in your process, that there are other factors that you want to be able to consider. And scholarship consideration, that Johnson Scholarship deadline, if one date you take away from me today, it's December 1st. As long as your entire application and that Johnson essay are in by December 1st, you are just simply raising your hand saying that you want to be considered for merit-based aid. And that is our only avenue to merit-based aid here at WNL. And one of the reasons that I'm incredibly proud to work at WNL, and one of the reasons I actually chose to work here, is that we promise to meet 100% of demonstrated need. And what that means is that if your family fills out the financial aid application and it says that you need $500 to make it work, you are guaranteed $500 to make it work. If it comes out and says that you need $75,000 to make it work, you're guaranteed $75,000 in scholarships, grants, monies you do not have to pay back. Loans are only used to help meet a bottom line. They are not used to meet your need. And so we funnel our monies into this demonstrated need category. So we're very, very proud of that. If you have specific questions about aid, this is a very personal conversation. We have several tools on our website. Every school is required to have a net price calculator. We also have My Intuition, which if this is your first conversation about financial aid, is a great entryway into that. And our financial aid staff is one of the finest that I've worked with in my career. So I highly encourage you to pick up the phone and let us know if you have specific questions. If I can be helpful in any way, shape, or form, this is my contact information. And if you go to our website, there's lots of different ways that you can engage with us. And if you are from Virginia, we're hosting a couple of Virginia office hours this week, tonight at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 8 p.m. So I hope that I see you in your process. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of it, and have a great rest of your day.
Great, thank you so much. I will share my screen one more time. So that's all the presenters that we have for today. To our attendees, if you have any questions, now's a great time to put them in the Q&A box. We do have a couple minutes left. If not, thank you so much for joining us. When you do close out of here, a quick survey will appear. It's very quick, 4 questions. We'd appreciate it if you could fill that out, as we are always looking to make improvements, and any feedback would be appreciated. A reminder again to sign up for more sessions at the website you see on your screen here, strivescan.com/Virginia. And another reminder that all of our sessions are being recorded and will be available at that same website, strivescan.com/Virginia, in a couple of days. Again, thank you so much for joining us. And to our panelists, we'll leave the floor open to some questions, and hopefully some come in. All right, panelists, it looks like we don't have any more attendees, so I'm just gonna end the session a little bit early. Thank you so much for presenting today and taking your time out of your day to join us, and have a good one.